Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pastor Rosemary, and this is Final Prophecy Watch. We're just going to go over today a little bit of what you can expect to occur throughout 2016 after the blood moon's Shemitah event that ended in September of 2015. We're going into now the Jubilee, and that will last through 2016 and into September of 2016. And what you need to understand is that the Jubilee year is a time when what has been destroyed is restored, or what has been abandoned is restored. Things that have been judged and people who've been displaced are restored to their father's land or their father's name or their father's justification. It's a time of restoration, because often there are many cultures where certain generations are shunned, or certain people are shunned for 7 generations. That's a long time to be shunned. So it's a time of restoration. There is a lot of confusion about who's on what side, with Russia and the United States both having military activity in Syria, and all of the difficulty that's going on with Israel and Syria and the Middle East right now. There seems to be a lot of confusion about who's on what side, and whether or not this week it seemed that the superpowers of Russia and the United States, because it's been for a while now, it seems that Russia, China, and the United States were all the 3 major superpowers. That's the way it always seemed to have been in the past. We'll see how it goes in the future. Maybe they'll work in harmony in a triumvirate again. But anyway, Russia and the United States, seemingly at the beginning of last week, were on opposite sides in Syria, and now it seems they're on the same side, or they're not sure, or they're talking about it, or they're negotiating. So this is a time when negotiation would probably avoid very terrible displacements of large populations of good people. So the displacement of people is what seems to be difficult at the moment, due to all the wars that have been going on. So restoration, but this may be, the way you might want to look at it is that there's a restoration to their homeland, perhaps, in some of these instances. And if they see it in that light, as a restoration during the Jubilee year from September of 2015 to September of 2016, perhaps, and this is a Hebrew calendar, the September to September. So anyway, this is, if it's seen as a restoration rather than a displacement, it might help people feel more secure, and that would help everybody. All right. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary. This is Final Prophecy Watch. We'll see you again next time.